We welcome in another one of the new Huskers joining the Nebraska football program, Conor Booth, the absolute star out of Wahoo, Nebraska, Bishop Neumann High School. Conor, thank you so much for being here with us. Congratulations. How does it feel to officially be a Husker?
It feels great. Yeah, this is a once in a lifetime and a dream for sure. So.
Well, you just got a chance to play on the field you're going to be playing on when you played in the state championship. How did that feel, running out there and getting to maybe get a little taste of what it's going to be like on Saturdays?
Yeah, it felt pretty surreal. Obviously, doing that with my buddies I've been playing with for a long time, it was everything I could ask for.
That's great. Well, you're going to planning on playing both baseball and football here for the Huskers. How did those conversations go when you start your recruiting process and wanting to make sure that you had the ability and the opportunity to be able to play both sports?
Yeah, so it was one of those things where obviously I got the scholarship to play football, and I played baseball my whole life. I did travel baseball and all that stuff. So I was in contact with the baseball coaches for a while. And once I kind of got that offer, I was open with the coaches about, like if I got the opportunity to play both, I'd be really interested in playing both. And obviously, I was just really open with Coach Rule, about everything, and he said he would make it work. So we're gonna make it happen.
That's great. Why was that important for you to be able to do both and not just pick one?
I think it's just the option. I feel like it's just like, especially at the time, it just seemed like a dream for sure. Like being able. I feel like it's just pretty cool to say like I was able to play both sports at a collegiate level. So yeah, that's obviously the goal right now, and hopefully everything sticks through.
Well, what a senior season you had. I mean, just unbelievable, the numbers that you put up. Nearly 3,000 rushing yards, 50 touchdowns, one of the top in the nation, not just in Nebraska, but in the entire country in high school football. How would you describe the last few months that you just had as a football player?
It's been crazy for sure. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, obviously, but being able to play with the team that I had, it was a blessing. I had a great online this year that blocked really well for me. I had great coaches that came up with great schemes that put me in the best positions possible. So I couldn't be more thankful for them.
Just the ability to do what you did. I mean, what went into that for you to be able to have those kinds of games night in and night out, to where you're doing something that everybody's trying to stop you from doing?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of work in the off season. The preparation before the game. And then obviously, you got to take it day by day. So it's one of those things where every day in practice, you can't take a rep for granted. So that obviously, you practice how you play. So it's kind of one of those things where that's my mindset when I go into practice. So that's how I play.
You set all kinds of records over the past year, but one of those, you scored 8 touchdowns in a game. What did that feel like when you kept getting into the end zone over and over again, 8 different times?
Yeah, that game was pretty crazy. Malcolm was a really good team, so that was one of those things where it was more shocking, I guess you could say. But like I said, like my O-line blocked great, and as a running back, you just got to make a few guys miss. And yeah, it was definitely a really cool experience to be able to get in the end zone 8 times in one game.
You're obviously a team guy, but how does it feel to have your name at the top of the Nebraska high school record books?
Oh, it's nice for sure. It's something that I'll be able to look back on hopefully in 30 years and still be at the top of that line. So I'm pretty blessed about that.
I think it'd be pretty hard for very many people to catch those numbers.
Yeah.
You play at a smaller school. What went into that for you to be able to be recruited, to be seen, and what did it mean to you, I guess, when that offer came in from Nebraska that they believed in you despite playing at the smaller school?
No doubt. Yeah, it meant everything. Playing at a smaller school, obviously there's going to be doubts because of like competition or whatever you want to say. But yeah, you kind of just got to block those out a little bit, I guess, in a way. I went to the camp, performed really well. And then obviously, my Coach Roberts, he believed in me, my high school coach, and obviously Coach EJ and all those guys down to the staff in Nebraska. They believed in me and what I could do. So obviously it's just one of those things where they have a lot of belief in me, and I don't take that for granted. So.
How did that feel? I'm sure there were times that maybe you thought, am I going to be able to get seen and get the offers at this level? So how did it feel, I guess, when that came in and that dream came true?
No doubt. Like, it's one of those things, like, you definitely do. There's definitely a doubt in your mind, like coming from a smaller place. But it's one of those things, like, when it does happen, like when it did, it's like definitely a surreal feeling. It's like something you dream about your whole life. And then when it happens, it's pretty cool.
So what would be your message to those small school kids that have been told you're not going to be able to get recruited?
Obviously, it's a lot of hard work, dedication, what you want. If you want it, you got to go get it. And obviously, show to the camps, you got to get seen. So it's one of those things where not all the time that I can come see you. You got to go out there, you got to perform, obviously, on the football field, and, got to go to the camps and stuff like that. So,
how special is it for you to be joining some of the best high school kids in the state of Nebraska? Coach Rule has said that that's going to be important for them to lock in this state. And so some of the best talent in the state coming home. How special is that for you to be a part of that?
No, it's blessed. It's a really good group of guys, so I'm excited for sure. I'm excited to get better with them, and it's going to be a fun ride. So.
Well, I think for most people that followed your high school career, they know you played a little bit banged up there in the state championship. How are you feeling? How's the injury going?
It's going good. Obviously, it's just one of those things getting better by the day. It's nothing like I didn't do it worse, my knee or my ankle. It's one of those things like it's kind of just like the same thing. Obviously, you just play through pain. It's football, so you kind of just dealt with that. But, I'm just taking recovery day by day, and I'm getting better. So
you're going to be enrolling in January and maybe play some baseball here this spring as well. But what's the goal? What are the goals for you to come in here and do what you need to do to maybe be able to earn some early playing time?
Obviously, I just think it's one of those things where you kind of just block out the noise, keep your head down. I believe in what I trust the coaches and what they, what they like. I guess what they say and what they, I believe everything that they say, they come true. So it's one of those things. Like I said, just keep your head down, and whatever happens, happens. So I'm excited.
A lot of people have seen your highlights, but for those that haven't, some Husker fans that have not, how would you describe your running style?
A little bit powerful. I got speed. I can do a little bit of everything. So y'all should go check it out. So
I love it. All right, we're going to close it out with a couple fun questions. You in?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yep.
Okay. All right, we just had Thanksgiving. We've got Christmas coming up, other holidays. What's your favorite holiday meal side dish?
Man, that's tough. I have to go. My mom makes some really good green bean casserole. I know it's not like everyone's favorite, but however my mom does it, it's really good. So.
Okay, you're the first green bean casserole guy I've had.
Yep.
Best sports movie?
Remember the Titans.
That's a popular one. Yep. All right, favorite candy?
Watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, I like it. Favorite subject in school that's not athletics?
That's a tough one. Let's go with social studies.
Okay. All right. Who was your favorite athlete growing up?
I'd probably just say growing up watching either Rex Burkhead or Amir Abdullah.
Oh, that's great. A couple of Huskers.
Yep.
Best form of potato. So mashed, French fries, baked, sweet, hash browns. Mashed?
Yep.
No hesitation there. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us here today. Congratulations, and can't wait to see you here on campus here in a few weeks.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.